AFC's final playoff spot is going to come down to the last 2 weeks after the Chargers clinched the second of the 3 wildcard spots on Monday night. The Dolphins, who currently hold the final spot, have a 67% chance to make the playoffs, according to ESPN Analytics. Damien Woody is here now with us. Damien, who is getting that final AFC playoff spot?
I'm going to go with the Jets.
Oh, the
Contractually obligated.
Yes.
There's a
already know.
My key card might stop working. No, I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the Jets, and the reason I'm going to go with the Jets is because one thing I can always defense at this time of year is critical. Defense is critical, and when you look at the Miami Dolphins, listen, we know that they got all the weapons on offense. Their defense is very suspect. Now you're talking about operating that Miami Dolphins offense with their backup quarterback combined with the way their defense has been suspect. We saw what they looked like against the Green Bay Packers last week. They couldn't stop it. They couldn't stop Aaron Rodgers. Here's what I'll say about the Jets. They have one of the best defenses in the National Football League. What's really sucked the life out of that team, dog, you know this.
The
quarterback.
Yeah,
When you don't have any belief in your quarterback, similar to kind of like the way the Denver Broncos look, it sucks the life out of your team, and it ultimately broke the camel's back with the Denver Broncos and their defense. We saw what they looked like against the Los Angeles Rams. I think with Mike White coming back, and dog, you watch how the way this team reacts to Mike White at the quarterback position. They take on a total the energy and the belief of this team is on a totally different level. Now, I know that they're 1-2 under Mike White as a starting quarterback. But when you got games against the Seattle Seahawks, they're faltering down the stretch, and then Week 18 in Miami, potentially against Teddy Bridgewater, with all the marbles on the line, I'll take Mike White and that Jets defense to go out there and get a win and get into the postseason.
It's a very tricky one, Damien. I can see where you're coming from. I don't know what to expect out of Tua in that Week 18, but I agree with you about White. I think you're 100% right. He gives them some life. You know, they've had the 10 days off. Seattle's a mess. But they have to win 2. New England's not beaten Buffalo in the last game of the year, so we're going to eliminate the Patriots. They have to win 2. That means Miami probably has to get a split. Are they capable? The New England game is sort of 50-50 even with Bridgewater. To give the Patriots a little edge.
Right.
But it's a little, and then they go back home to play the Jets. That's kind of 50-50 too, even if Bridgewater has to play. So I'll play the percentage game, and you are not wrong.
Yeah.
But I'll play the percentage game, and I'll say, since you know the Jets have to win 2, and Miami may be able to get into the playoffs with just 1, I'll say the Dolphins will still get that last spot. But it's a good argument.
Yeah.
It's a good, tricky, it's a tough call.
You know, Damien, we do have Jets ties, you know, back in the day. And it really should be an easy answer. It should be the Jets, without a doubt. But the way this season has gone, everybody loves Mike White. Those guys wearing the Mike Evan White t-shirt, they love him, right? But he's not healthy. He's not going to be healthy. Like, I understand he is playing, but those ribs, I was there when the Bills knocked him out. Like, I can't believe that the Jets season and postseason hopes hang on his ribs and those shoulders.
I can't either.
But this is where we're at.
This is where we are.
But this is where we're at, and I am not confident. I'm not as confident in the Jets now, based off of how everything has gone with the Zach Wilson, the Mike White, the Chris Streveler of it all, the Joe Flacco bystander. Like, I'm not confident in the Jets. I don't think they're going to go to Seattle and win. I think Big Gino is going to come in here and play spoiler. And because of that, that's why I think the Jets are going to lose out. It should be the Jets, 1,000%. But the way the AFC looks right now with all these quarterback situations, whether it be injuries or the caliber of quarterback still available, it would not shock me if Mike Tomlin's Steelers made the playoffs. Honestly, it would not even shock me because of the way the AFC is right now over these last 2 weeks. There's no AFC team right now of the ones that are in the hunt that I feel like, yes, you know what? I would bet Damien Woody's palatial estate on that team because everybody looks a mess right now. Yeah. You can poke holes in absolutely every team. As great as the Patriots defense is, where's that offense? We were just talking about this on Get Up. Where's that? What's Mac Jones doing? What's going on there? The Jets, yes, we believe in Mike White. Ooh, Mike White come to save the day. Is it too little, too late? Is he still going to be too banged up to go to Seattle, where we know they have a good defense? We know that playing in Seattle is extremely difficult. And we know that Geno has been waiting forever for this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, maybe the Steelers are a little bit too lofty. Maybe that's a little too crazy. But they're still not eliminated either. That's why I don't know if it's going to be the Jets.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's got to win at Baltimore, and
That's gonna be-
Baltimore
needs-
got to win at Baltimore, which they can do.
But the Ravens need the game, though, because they're still trying to win that division. That's a hard game. That's a low-scoring, defensive-oriented game. They're Baltimore, even with whoever was it, Huntley playing again this week?
Yeah.
Even with him.
That's why. And they play the Browns.
And they should beat the Browns. And I think you make an excellent point. I think Geno will be a pain in the neck this week.
Yeah.
They have played terribly.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Oh, yeah.
Their defense has been awful. Carolina, they've been bad.
They faltered, yes, down the stretch.
But that's a hard game.
Yeah.
And that is, I think you just got to go mathematics. Dolphins don't have to probably go 2-0. The Jets do.
Yeah. Well,
And the Jets are both on the road.
Yeah.
So I'll go the percentages and I'll take Miami.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.